Late, man. All right. What is up, guys? Dante Dash.
Hey,
Yeah, so we're actually going live right now because I literally had to run to the computer. Sorry guys. Why are you a cat, Dash? What happened?
April Fools. I'm
Oh.
switching back.
Oh man. Okay. So today is a bit of my fault, guys. I'm like 5 minutes late. Um and hold on. I'm like freaking 5 minutes late today. Has so much on my plate, and but we're here. We are fridging here. How you guys doing? What's up, Dante? Dante?
Oh, he must have stepped away from the keyboard.
Okay, I guess it's. We'll just wait for him. What is up, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and we're back for another episode. We got some pretty cool topics. Dash, Dante, and Andy Matrix. How you guys doing? It is April 1st, and you guys know what that day is. Oh man, I tell you, I saw some pretty funny posts today. There was one about Vic Mignogna. The Vic Mignogna got invited to
Yeah,
some
that.
event.
Oh! I was talking about Dante's post. Dante posted something about Vic.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one actually.
Yeah, no, that he got his job back at Funimation / Crunchyroll for identifying
Yeah, right.
as a feminist.
I mean, you know something? You can actually do that. You can like, if you're a man, you can actually identify as a quote unquote woman, and then they'll let you into certain places. Like it's ridiculous.
Well, I know you said you didn't want to talk about the Chris Jed thing, but like apparently they'll also let you out of jail.
Oh, really?
Well,
Huh.
yeah, that because you said you didn't want to talk about him though.
I mean, I just don't know about the guy. I don't know
Yeah,
exactly
I
who
don't
he
know.
is.
Well, he's like he was famous before he did what he did, and then like he's been like internet clickbait for like a long time because people they're like Truman Show his life.
Yeah,
They
so according to
What
what you
up,
told,
guys? I'm sorry.
yo
Hey Dante.
Dante, what is up, brother?
What's up?
Yeah, so sorry I'm late. I had to run to the keyboard to the computer, so I was running late. So we're like 5 minutes late to the show. But we're live. We're 3 minutes into the live show. So yeah, man, how you been?
All good, man. All good. How you guys been, man? How's the week been treating you guys?
Yeah, like I said, I'm just settling here in my new, because I moved to another state and I'm just getting all the
Yeah.
paperwork together and all that. So
Yes, yes, yes.
it's been a bit of a run around,
Yeah.
but everything's coming together, so I'm happy.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And but yeah, we were just talking about Chris Chan, Dash Attack. Would you like to take
Yeah,
that?
I was updating him on what little info I know, but like basically, this guy got famous because he made an amalgamation of Sonic and Pikachu and called it Sonic Chew. He was like a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan, and then like then he went, trans, and then like he did that awful thing and got arrested for it.
Yeah, something about his mom. That he did
Yeah.
some real horror.
Yeah, some real evil crap. He did some real evil crap to his mom, and then, but like people were shocked because he was already famous. Like he's like, I don't know, he has mental issues. He had documented mental issues long before this even happened.
Wow.
I wonder why he got bailed out. That's real strange.
Yeah,
but yeah, you know what? You know what? Like a lot of these people, the kind of people we're talking about, they always get a free pass on a lot of things. They go shoot somebody, they get a free pass. They go, they do something crazy, they get a free pass. They harass somebody, they get a free pass. It's like they have no accountability.
Yeah, it's becoming a little bit more and more apparent.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So what are we kicking this off with right now? What do we got?
Yeah, let's get into something fun.
Oh man. Oh man. And I want to start off with Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah,
because-
yeah. Let's go with Scott Pilgrim.
Listen, man, I because in the 2000s I actually didn't read the Scott Pilgrim comic books. I didn't know they existed. Right? Apparently, they were a Canadian
I haven't read him.
comic book.
I haven't read him either. I just love the movie.
Yeah, but apparently they're Canadian. It's a Canadian story, comic book. And when the movie came out, I was so blown away because it's so video game. Like it's so in such a video game world. And Scott Pilgrim is such a nerd. And honestly, I don't really like Michael Cera, but I mean, Scott Pilgrim, the character itself, is so interesting. You know,
What's up, Ming? And good evening, Cornbread Man.
Cornbread Man. That's an interesting name.
Yeah, look at the chat. Sorry.
Cornbread Man.
Yeah, I saw Scott Pilgrim. Like apparently, like the movie seemed like it was, it's very manga and anime inspired with a lot of love for video games. That's why there was a lot of like video game like love in the movie. And
yeah,
like,
and you know what?
And they even got a beat 'em up game that coincided with the movie's release. It was pretty fun. If you
I actually
played
played that game. I got it for the Nintendo Switch. That game is pretty hard. You know,
I heard.
Like those beat 'em up games, they're actually not that easy.
It's like Hades level difficult.
Yeah.
Man,
I love
Hades is
Hades.
tough.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
actually beat that
Let
game like
me
7 times. It's pretty fun.
share the screen, guys. Hold on a second.
Oh yeah, with the Scott Pilgrim announcement.
All right, so can you guys see it?
Yeah, they're bringing back the movie cast to do the voice.
Yeah, the Hollywood Reporter says Netflix Scott Pilgrim's anime brings back original star Michael Cera, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and more. So I really like it when they do this because it's such it keeps I guess you could say he kind of keeps the spirit of how it was known. And I actually didn't know Scott Pilgrim was a comic book. I actually found out once I started because the movie came out in like 2010, right?
It's been a while.
It says actually
2010.
2010. Holy crap, 13 years ago. I think I was like 20 years old back then. Yeah, I was 20 years old at that time.
Yeah. I think
man.
I was in high school.
Yeah, I finished high school like a few years before, but I think I reached my 20th birthday.
I was 22.
You're 22. Okay. Wow, man, but I still remember that movie because it was so video game focus, and I really loved the crazy characters. I like how he had to. I mean, Scott Pilgrim was kind of a simp.
Oh no, yeah, that's his character. His character is a simp.
But I really like how he had to fight Ramona's girlfriends to actually. I mean, Ramona's boyfriends.
Yeah, I think one of them was a girlfriend. One of them was a girlfriend.
Oh yeah. One of them was a lesbian because I guess she dated a girl once. Right. And it felt, it was just boss battle after boss battle. It was great, man. I mean, it was.
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't the biggest fan of the movie. Not that I'm saying it was bad. I just wasn't really into it. But I am looking forward to the anime, mostly because I want to hear Aubrey Plaza. I love Aubrey Plaza. She is stunning.
Who's Aubrey?
Aubrey Plaza. If you watch Parks and Recreation, she was Andy's wife, kind of girlfriend. Have you seen Parks and Rec?
I haven't.
Oh man, but Aubrey Plaza is a stunning, beautiful freaking woman, and she's going to be voicing one of the characters in the.
Was that the Asian
anime.
girl?
No, Aubrey is, I think she's Spanish. I think Aubrey Plaza is Spanish.
But she's in this. She was in the Scott Pilgrim movie, right?
I think so. I don't remember. Oh, it's raining hard outside.
I mean, to bring back an entire movie cast to redo their roles in animated after such long time, I'm sure they had to have replaced someone.
Let's see. How can I present? All right, cool. Share.
Hold you got something?
Again. Yeah, give me share screen.
Yeah, but Scott Pilgrim. I mean that. I just love the video game aspect of it. You don't really see too many movies that do that. I mean, there was Ready Player One. You guys watch Ready Player One?
I want to
Nah, not
share something
really.
with you guys real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Go
Oh
ahead,
yeah,
go ahead.
sure. Go ahead, Dante.
Wait, let me add it.
Now
There we go. There we go.
that's Aubrey Plaza.
Oh wow.
Ah,
Yes, she is.
Oh wait, she was in the movie.
Yes, I believe she was. Yes.
Yeah, she was in the movie. She was she always used to talk crap to Scott Pilgrim in the
Mm-hmm.
movie. Like I think
Yeah,
she worked like at a video store in the movie or something.
I think so. Yeah.
And then she would be like talking crap to Scott Pilgrim, like, hey, she's too young for you or whatever. Right?
Yeah, she was a
Yeah,
jerk,
that's the
but
girl.
she typically plays like jerks in a lot of her like shows or movies. But she is, I love this woman. I
she
love
looks
this-
pretty.
Yeah, I love her.
Nice. Yeah, so Scott Pilgrim. So the anime, and I mean, but Netflix has been doing this a lot. Well, they'll take something that's already popular, and they say, "Hey, let's make an anime out of that," right?
Mhm.
So, for example, like the whole cyberpunk thing. I mean, that was huge, man. That was huge. Like the anime won like anime of the year in 2022, right? And that was just a spin-off of Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yeah, Edge Runners was freaking phenomenal, and it did win Anime of the Year. Yeah, you know what? And it's great thing about that because the anime brought people back to playing the game, which worked out because when that was all said and done, CD Projekt Red had time to fix the glitches and fix all the.
Yeah, I still remember that.
Yeah, had a lot of issues with that game, so it gave them enough time to fix everything and add more cool stuff to it. So the anime,
What a disaster, bro. That was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
game was a
Yeah.
disaster when it first came out.
I remember like returning that game, like when I got it for Christmas, like because I hearing just how awful that launch was.
You got it for PS5?
Oh, for PS5, the PS5 wasn't out. No, not for PS5.
I got it for the
PS4?
Xbox.
I don't have. I'm not getting the PS5 till my birthday. Just in time before Final Fantasy 16.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, so Cyberpunk Edge Runner, it was a spin-off, but it did tremendous. It was incredibly popular. Although I haven't seen anybody cosplay. I would like to see people cosplay
Oh,
as
I'd
David
like
Martinez.
to see. I'd like to see like David and a bunch of the other characters.
Oh, Lucy. What's her name?
Lucy,
Nancy?
Lucy,
No,
the
Lucy.
girl.
Lucy. I was gonna say Nancy. Lucy.
Yeah. I believe her name was Lucy.
Yeah. Another thing is, again, like I said, Netflix has been doing this a lot. They're gonna have a Stranger Things anime, by the way.
Yep.
It's
I
gonna be.
remember. I did the story about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be called Stranger Things Tokyo. So I
Yeah.
guess it's gonna be a story taking place in Tokyo. It's gonna be with a different cast, obviously.
Yeah, it's
Um,
about two brothers in
yeah.
Japan.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, in Japan. Well, obviously Tokyo, Japan, right?
Oh, that'd
And
be fun.
yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
can't wait for that. I love to see anything that takes place in Japan, anything like anime related. It's always exciting.
Yeah, I think there'll probably be several Stranger Things spin-offs after the main show is concluded, just because it's like Netflix's SpongeBob. Like it's like their biggest thing.
Yeah, I think every video streaming service has its own like super duper popular show. Like I think for Hulu, it was the Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah,
Maid's-
Handmaid's Tale definitely
Yeah.
that was big.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was forced to read the book in school. I didn't like the book.
Oh really? Oh man, that's.
Yeah, it was a required reading for I don't know. I forget how long ago that was. It was for some class.
Yeah. By the way, The Witcher anime, if you guys watch it, the Witcher anime.
Oh yeah, the anime movie. I thought about watching it, but Netflix and The Witcher is kind of just imploded on itself.
I recommend the anime. The anime is really good, and it's got
The
a
anime
new
is pretty
character.
good,
in it.
actually. I enjoy the anime.
Okay, then I'll definitely check it out, you guys, on your recommendation.
Yeah, so I mean, because I know like in The Witcher, the first season was absolutely amazing, and then like the second, third season, they just went WOKE, and nobody really cares about season 2, season 3. Everybody burned those two seasons.
Season 3 hasn't happened yet. That what you're thinking about Blood Origin, the prequel.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wait, wasn't the prequel? Didn't they like make up the entire prequel? They didn't even like go off of the source material.
I have no idea.
Yeah, because like I heard like they didn't even go with the source material for like the other one they made. It was embarrassing. Like, but yeah, that's what Netflix has been doing. They just take something that's already popular and then just making an anime spin-off off of it, and it brings in a lot of people. That's a smart move. That is one smart move, really, because I mean, look at again Cyberpunk Edge Runner. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody was expecting that, and it got everybody by surprise, and it was extremely good. Yo, like you know,
Yeah, Edgerton was definitely an amazing show. I watched it like twice, and because of the anime, I played the game.
yeah. I actually wanted to. I didn't play the game, but I wanted to. Like the anime made me want to play the game so that I can get revenge on Adam Smasher.
That's what I did. Yeah, that was my goal. My only goal for playing that game was to avenge Rebecca because of Adam Smasher. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Everybody's
Yeah.
favorite lolly character that broke the internet. Yeah.
You know what's amazing
Rebecca.
about Rebecca, which is awesome because everyone loves Rebecca, but because she's a lolly, people are losing their minds about her. Because I've made multiple videos talking about Rebecca, right? She's a dope character, and then I've had people in my comment talking about because she's small doesn't mean she's a lolly character. I'm like, bro, there is actual video footage from the company, the producers of this anime, that specified Rebecca as being a lowly character. So you're not gonna go tell me because you're butthurt by her being lowly. Oh well, you're just not right. No, I'm right.
I
I'm
mean, she
quoting
might have a
sources.
lowly figure, but I don't think she was underage. She does not act like an underage
But Lily,
girl.
Lily doesn't have to be an underage character. Lily, like, it's like a body type. So she's a lowly. She's definitely over 20, I believe. I think she was like 20 or 21.
Oh
in
my
the
god,
anime.
guys.
So
oh my god.
people
What's
are
up?
losing their minds. I have videos and comments saved up. I'm like, dude, she's a lowly character. You can hate her all she wants, but she's still lowly. It is what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were going to say something, Andy?
Yeah, you know how we're always saying that like that's how women actually look in the real world. Like there's actually women that are look so I'm Latino, right? And
Yeah.
I've seen I grew up with women that were short, like 5 feet short, literally like up to my chin short, because I'm 5'10", right? So there's women that are short, and sometimes these are Latinas, by the way, and they're mistaken by, I guess, younger women, if you know what I mean. So and I actually dated one of those. So like when you're saying, oh, like when these people like freak out about, oh well, she looks too young, it's like the problem is that in the real world you actually do meet people like that, you know.
Exactly. There are actual legit people. I know people, women,
I've dated
to be
one. I've dated
precise,
one. So.
who are like mini people, like 5'0" or 5'1". They look really young, but they're in their 20s. They're old. They've done crap, and people don't understand that. I get there are some things about the lowly community that could be quite controversial, which I get that, but people got to understand that lowly characters like Rebecca, they exist in reality. They're mature grown-ups who just look small.
Yeah.
And they deserve to have a good time. They deserve to do whatever the hell they want. They deserve love. Some real McLovin. It is what it is.
You said McLovin.
Oh, have any of you guys seen the movie Orphan? If you want
Oh
to talk about lolly-
yes, Orphan. Oh my god,
I've heard
movie was
about that horror
creepy.
movie, but I heard it's creepy as hell.
Yeah, that movie Orphan is it's they adopt a girl, right? They adopt her.
No, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I haven't.
You know what? Okay, well, I kind of already did, but you didn't catch it.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. Yeah.
Yeah, like
But-
oh my god, is this a horror movie?
But I heard it's like a very similar like concept. Like, she basically, they think she's young, but she's actually like older or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's like decades older.
Yeah.
She has like a growth problem.
Yeah.
You know?
She's got some sort of condition.
Yeah.
And she
I want to
uses
see
that-
it.
And here, okay, my mind just went extremely dirty right now, but I still want to share it.
Go ahead.
Oh God, do we want?
Do
Okay,
it.
go ahead.
I'm down, man. Yeah, I want to hear what Andy's
Because,
thinking.
okay, look, okay, so you know how people talk crap about lollies on
Yeah.
Twitter, like, oh, anime girls are lollies or whatever, right? But like,
Mhm.
what about like midgets? You know, like
Exactly. You think about it. You telling me you wouldn't bang a hot midget? She's like in her 30s, but she's
Oh my
fucking.
god, we're
She's a
so canceled.
she's a smoke
Oh
show,
my
right?
God.
She's hot,
Okay, we're
but
gonna
she's
be
like,
canceled. We're
yeah,
gonna get
she's like
canceled.
4'0". You're not gonna smash. Come on. Listen, I'm smashing the midget, man. I don't give a damn.
Oh, okay, well,
Smashing the
okay, well, I have some point of reference. Okay,
Oh
so
my
I've
God.
seen fan art of like goblin girls. Okay,
Mhm.
goblin girls get like on top of like regular sized people,
Right.
licking things.
Listen, man, I am all about the McLovin, man. If they deserve some love too, man. The midgets deserve some love. Listen, I get that some aspects of Loli can be quite controversial, but you're not going to tell me if Rebecca was in your face, you wouldn't consider, oh shit, I'm going to have to do some physical damage to this woman. I'm not
I like
gonna
her
say,
personality.
yeah, I'm not saying no to Rebecca. Hell no.
She'll
You're
shoot you in the
insane.
face.
Yes, I'm not saying no to Rebecca.
Oh my God.
I actually picked Rebecca over the other girl that David was with. I was like, bro, I prefer Rebecca. I'm sorry, she's better. I forgot the other girl.
we really just went there. We really just went to the midget thing.
No, I'm just
Oh
saying,
man,
man.
that was you two. I'm
Oh,
innocent.
man.
I'm innocent.
I'm being shut up with you guys, man. Rebecca's like 21 years old.
Oh my
Listen, me and her
God.
gonna have to have a long
Oh
Okay,
conversation.
my God.
She's gonna get
Anyway,
some McLovin every night, bro.
Anyway,
I'm
I'll get
sorry.
us some. I'll steal us back. Did you guys hear about the Sega's April Fool's joke?
I did not. No.
Okay, so they released a new Sonic game last night on April Fools, saying that we've
The
heard
murder
your
of Sonic?
feedback. Yes, the murder
Yeah.
of Sonic.
Yeah, I think I saw something about that somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, so let me see.
Oh, by the way, guys, I had to get off really quick. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh yeah. So then I'll do it. Let me just okay. Yeah, so I'm going to be streaming this after the show. Check it out. It's a visual novel like Ace Attorney, and it looks amazing.
But
Okay,
can we
so
see it? I don't think we can see it.
Oh yeah, I got it. Is it up?
No, nothing is up.
I might need your show. You're in the. I might need Andy's permission to screen share.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, 'cause I think he's still in charge of this, even though he's not here, which is very weird.
Okay. Yeah, well, no, it's because he's hosting. Has control over everything.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think I heard something about it, but I didn't look into it because I was very careful about
Oh,
what
yeah,
I was
hey.
listening to. Wait, what?
okay, here it is. All right,
Oh,
so
there you go.
Yeah, I had to add it. Sorry, guys. All right, what are we looking at?
the murder of Sonic.
Oh. That's dark.
Hmm? Whoa, what the?
It's a visual novel like Ace
Yeah.
Attorney.
I see what they did there.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Before it's too late.
Available on Steam for free.
But it's not real, is it?
It is real. It is
It
real.
is real.
It's on my computer. I'm going to stream it after the show.
Oh shoot! Oh, that,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
their idea
interesting.
for it. Yeah, their idea for an April Fool's joke was to have like this low budget game, and they. Oh, hey, look! There's my comment. Best April Fool's joke ever. I got a free Ace Attorney Sonic parody out of it. That was
That's interesting. I actually might have to look into it. I like Sonic games.
yeah. This isn't a traditional Sonic game. This is just a whole mind goof. Oh my god, yeah, it's funny.
Interesting. Oh, wait.
I'm an otherkin cat boy. Oh, I'm just getting in what's going on in the comments.
I'm coming out as non-binary. All right, Chaos. What is going on here, Chaos? I need to know if this is real or not. It's April 1st. Is this a joke? Or are you actually
You should see my comment.
And I'm transracial Korean.
Yeah, and you guys know what otherkin is, right?
You're like
Yeah, it's like furries that actually think like their souls are actually like the animals they want to be. It's complicated. It's almost like trans like furry.
I saw that. It was a video of some chick. She said she's a red parrot chicken bird thing, and she identifies as some red bird thing. I was like, what in tarnizzle is going on here? Why? What is this? We're not doing this anymore. This is why I stay at home. Yes. Psych. Bro, you had me. I was like, wait a minute, do I believe you or do I accept? I don't know. I was I was confused. By the way,
Andy is confirmed to be a rabid K-pop fan.
Bro, I identify as white. Okay, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Take that.
I'm Asian. I'm Asian. Okay, I identified as Asian.
Well, there you go. You are apparently a Korean woman. So there you go. A rabid K-pop fan.
I'm actually a Makote.
What's a Makote?
What is that?
That's what I am. It's the cat boy. It's the cat race in Final Fantasy 14. They're called Makote.
Oh crap! I didn't know that.
Yeah, I modeled my VTube model after my Final Fantasy character in game.
Interesting.
Did not know that. Quite interesting.
Yeah, like you can see, I have the markings on my face.
I
like,
thought it was a Naruto thing.
Now there's no cat people in Naruto.
No, I'm talking about the scars on your face. It was like,
yeah. Yeah, it does. Now that you mention it, it kind of does look kind of like Naruto-ish.
Yeah, kind of does in the face. Not the ears, just the face. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, that was Hiko. She kind of like designed like the new version 2.0. Like the other model looked a little had a different look, if you remember.
Dante being white fits his profile picture. You know, it baffles me about that because like people, they will see the picture in the video, and sometimes I guess people don't see my actual profile picture on my YouTube, and I'm a big black guy. So when I make videos about certain stuff, they're like, "Oh, he can't say that." They're like, "Oh, wait, he actually is black." It's like, yeah, sucker. I can say whatever I want now. And I was talking about Resident Evil 5 because apparently Resident Evil 5 is too racist to remake.
Oh yeah, this again. They did this back when the game first released.
Exactly.
They tried starring this shit.
And they're doing it again. It's digital trends. We have the gamer who are like pushing this. The game is racist. Like, bro, it's not racist. Let it go. Honestly, I beat the game. I kid you not. I think it was December of 2022. Me and a good buddy of mine said, let's re-download the game. Excuse me. And we beat the game all over again. The game is fun. I would never consider that game as racist. If you're white or Asian, I don't give a shit what you are. Please enjoy the freaking game.
Oh yeah, it was nice because all the Shevas like that joined my game were in that like scanty Sheva outfit.
Yeah,
you know, when
hot.
I was playing. Yeah, like they had some pretty like she. Oh yeah, like I remember like you know the final boss like you know just like getting you know working on that with a co-op a random you know because I didn't have anyone like joining me, so I had a bunch of different people. I chose single player.
You see, honestly, like, yeah, Sheva's hot.
Yeah, I hope Sheva comes back in the Resident Evil
There's a
someday.
new one coming out. There's a new anime coming out of Resident Evil, and I don't understand why they refuse to use anyone from that game. Like I don't know if because they're afraid of the backlash they might receive because using characters from that game.
No,
But
I mean, people like Sheva.
yes, they love
She was a
Sheva.
well-received character. She's good looking.
Yeah, she's hot. Yeah, but people are just so weird. I don't get it. Like Sheva's great. She's sexy. She's strong. She is dope. She can shoot a gun, which is always a plus. Wait, comment says I knew you were black just from the voice from the beginning. Well, thank you. And there's an article on Niche Gamer where translators are replacing subtitles with emotes. I believe
Yeah,
that
we're
was
gonna talk about that in a moment.
Is that real? That's obviously an April Fool's joke, right?
Wait, is it an April Fool's? Oh my god!
Yeah,
It's
let me
gotta
know
be.
what manga company is doing that so I can avoid them.
Yeah, exactly. That's career suicide. There's no way that's gonna happen. I mean, it's 2023. It probably could, but I don't think anyone would try
It's
that.
just lazy. It's lazy.
I mean, I have the article if you guys want to go over it, but I mean, if it's
Yeah,
an
let's
April
pull-
Fool's,
Well, since it came up, let's pull it out.
yeah,
whip-
let's just
whip it
take a
out.
look.
Let's see.
Wait,
Whip
hold
it out.
on a second. Wait, damn it, all these freaking pop-ups here. Hold on. Wait, let me refresh this page.
Yeah, I
darn
saw it in the chat, and I saw it on Twitter. And I was like, "There's no way this is real." I mean, it could be, but why?
It could be an April Fool's, but we don't know for sure.
All right.
All right, so it
there
says
is.
Niche Gamer says anime localizes to replace translations with Twitch emotes, right? And then it says Crunchyroll has announced their plan to replace all English translations with a series of contextually appropriated Twitch emotes, right? Says due to the success of the localized translations by true anime fans, we've decided to take the next step in ensuring our product remains
Oh
culturally
yeah, this
relevant.
is an April Fool's joke. I can tell.
Yep.
Oh wow! It says in one scene from "Don't Toy with Me, Nagatoro," someone from our localization team pointed out that the phrase "omoshiroi," which means interesting, could just be replaced with the phrase "puggers." What the hell? Puggers?
Oh God!
What the heck? That's got to be an April Fool's. Oh wait! Hashtag April. Oh mother!
See, I knew.
Wow! You know what? Screw
I
this.
knew
Screw
it.
these people.
Do it.
Oh man, Niche Gamer's great. That was it. I mean, you
They
guys
got
fell
me.
for
They
it.
got me.
Well played, though. Well played.
Yeah, I want a Code Veronica remake.
Chaos Smash said, I don't want to Resident Evil 5 remake. The second that game's made, they'll focus on sensitivity. Don't get me started with 6, which takes place in China. And we all know about Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
You know what? You're right. I'm surprised that they have not tackled Resident Evil 6 because it's some part of it is based in China.
Well, it was kind of like the it's not as bad of a game as people say it. There's parts of it that are a little structured, like you never get enough ammo. Like, I do like some of the gameplay. I thought Jake was a good character.
It's Resident Evil 6 isn't the best, not even close. I think it might be the worst in this series.
It's worse, but it's not like awful a game. Some of it, I like elements of it, but yeah, they definitely it was chaotic scram trying to do 4 different campaigns.
4 different, yeah. Cause you're doing Leon and that chick, I forgot her name. Then you do Chris and some other person and Jake.
Yeah, Chris and his partner Pierce.
Yeah. Then you do Jake and he had that
Sherry Birkin from
Sherry
Resident Evil.
Birkins. And then you have the Ada Wong story on her own. So there's 4 different storylines you're playing. And the game is fun. I hate the storage portion of the game. It's hard to get enough stuff because you got to keep on throwing stuff away because I hate how they tackled how you can store items. It was poorly done. It was pure laziness. But the game was dark. There was different breeds of zombies that I kind of found hard killing myself. But other than that, it's weird. It's
you can even
not the
play
best,
as certain enemies. You can enter other people's games and take control of the zombies.
Exactly. Like the game is fun. It's not the best. Would I recommend it to people? Probably not, but I I enjoyed it for what it was. I'll put it that way. Resident Evil 6 is like the Devil May Cry 2 of Capcom. Like it is what it is. It's
A guy
there.
transforms into a T-Rex.
Yeah.
That
that's true.
happened.
That does happen. You're right. that was a wow moment in that game. That was I was like, okay, this is different. How do we kill this? what do we do?
Oh man! The funny thing is, he has another form after that. It's just like a giant fly or something, and like he just turned into a T-Rex. That should have been it.
Seriously. Oh, and Chaos is right. The game was really dark. Like I like dark games because it helps with the, I guess, horror aspect of the game. But that game was like annoyingly dark.
Well, it was like kind of like apocalypse. Yeah, like they had a lot. There was this room, this entire church that gets like poisoned and turned to zombies.
Right. Like you know what? It was definitely interesting. They were trying to continue the Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 style because 5 obviously copied off of 4, and then 6 copied off of 5, but it just 6 didn't do as well as 5 or 4. And 5 got criticized for the co-op mode, which I actually enjoyed the co-op story mode, but people hated it. I actually liked it, and it got hit because it was apparently racist, which, like I said, it's not racist. Have fun.
I mean, they're in Africa, like that's it's so stupid. I can't, like, these people don't have any fucking brain cells.
They really don't. Where's Andy? Where's this guy at? Where you?
Oh my god, he just keeps disappearing.
What's up?
Oh, you kind of quiet there, man. You all right?
I don't know much about Resident
Evil.
You don't?
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's go on to the next
Oh,
topic.
yeah. So, what do you think about the murder of Sonic? Did you see that?
Murder of Sonic. That was April Fool's, right? Wasn't it?
No, it's a real game.
Real.
It's a real game.
Yeah, it's a real game.
It was an April Fool's joke, but the joke is the game's real.
Oh, what the? I mean, I think I might give it a try. I mean, it's free for God's sakes. Why not?
Yeah, it's a visual novel. It
looks
based
interesting.
on, it's kind of has style like those a lot of those like mystery novels from the DS era.
And now people on Twitter are upset about. Yeah, you can't win on Twitter, bro. So people, of course, Resident Evil 4 is out, and the modders are doing what they do best, mod, right? So they got like Leon Kennedy like revealing outfits, and he has like a tramp stamp on his back and shit. It's weird shit, but they got him basically shirtless, and they have the mods for Ashley, where she's hot now. She's roaming around in a thong and bra.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Like she's in like some strip. It looks like the cultists put her in that, and now are chasing her around the castle.
Yeah, and people are upset because this chick named Mari, she's like, oh well, if you're gonna sexualize Leon Kennedy, it only makes sense to sexualize Ashley. It's only fair. It's equal. And people are like, well, it's not the same. I'm like, bro, it's exactly the same. It's the exact same thing. People are happy to sexualize Leon Kennedy because he's a man, of course. But then if you sexualize Ashley, it's like, well, it's not fair because women and titties.
I just don't get the problem with sexualization. Well, of like adults, obviously, like It's different. Like, but like if anyone saw my Twitter post, I recently just sexualized my character.
Yeah, why not? If you're gonna sexualize,
I saw that. That was kind of funny. By the way, you guys saw my video on what was it? Big Mouth versus anime.
Yeah, I saw that. That was actually a really good video.
One of the greatest mysteries is why Big Mouth keeps getting more seasons.
It's got 6 seasons. I thought they were on 4 seasons. It's 6 seasons. 6 freaking seasons, dude.
Yo, they canceled The Dark Crystal, Jupiter's Legacy, and Archive 81. And Big Mouth still gets more seasons.
Yeah, when they canceled the Dark Crystal, I was oh my god, I wanted to punch the wall when they canceled that. The
Oh
Dark
my
Crystal.
god, that was so good. I've never even
That's-
seen the original movie. It was so good.
No, the original movie is from the 1980s. It's really good, but it's like, dude, they literally, it's like one of the best epic fantasies, right? And it's with puppets. It's with freaking puppets. My favorite show on Netflix. They just discontinued it. This is why a lot of people get pissed off and they just don't subscribe.
But it's
on
okay
Netflix.
because as long as they can keep on having these weirdo looking kids in cartoons fucking pillows and shit and
Oh yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
By the
oh,
way,
we need more of that. Let's get
I
some more
want
of
to
that.
see what the real metrics are on Big Mouth's viewership.
I bet it can't be that high. It can't be that high. My God.
Well,
I think there's just certain shows that they prefer that they're just like
Oh, I
what's the
guess
word I'm
because
looking
it's
for?
cheap to make. The animation is crap. It's like, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's easy. It's easy to animate, and it's very. They can do it really fast. They can do it very cheap, and so they just put it out there because it's just very easy. But what I was saying is like people hate anime, right? Everybody freaking hates anime. They always get anime girls always get attacked. Oh, anime girls with big titties. Uzaki-chan, freaking Nagatoro, My Dress Up Darling, right?
Mhm.
You
Well,
look
that's
at you,
just Twitter that's attacked. That's and journos.
right? But
No,
then
that's not-
they don't say
yeah.
shit about Big Mouth. I mean, in Big Mouth,
They
you
don't
can't.
say shit about Big Mouth. You're right. It's a very hypocritical standard. They didn't say anything about cuties either.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? And I said this in the video. Big Mouth is rated TVMA for mature. That means you got to be 18 and over, right?
Mhm.
And the characters are 12, about 12, 13 years old. They're in 7th grade, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, what kind of if it's TVMA, what kind of adult is interested in watching in
Wait,
in kids going through puberty?
I'm not defending Big Mouth, but Devil's Advocate South Park.
Oh shit.
But did they make out in South Park? I haven't watched South
I
Park.
don't know. There was an episode where Ike's kindergarten teacher has an affair with him and kidnaps him. And they're like, yeah, so some weird shit happens in South Park, but they get away with it because of the cartoon and the art style.
But you know what? I think for the most part, it's like I think generally people don't care about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Big Mouth is kind of gross, but like people don't care because it's fiction.
It's not on anyone's radar.
It's not real. It's fiction. No one cares about it. But the problem is, it's a hypocrisy because they will accept Big Mouth because they know it's a cartoon, it's not real, but they will go against anime and like, oh, she's 16, she's in high school. I'm like, well, people, it's also not real. If you didn't care about Big Mouth, why the freaking hell do you care about anime?
You know what it is? You know what it is?
It's hypocrisy.
You ever watch that YouTube channel, Lack of Entertainment?
Oh yeah, I know him.
He's Romanian.
Romanian. Yeah, I know. He's got like a very thick accent. He's been using like a troll VTube recently.
Yeah, he's a troll VTuber. So this guy, there was one video that he made that really spoke to me. It makes sense. So he made a comparison. Like the video was titled, "Why is it that people get triggered by anime girls and not Western cartoons?" Right.
Mm-hmm.
So he was talking about like Dexter's Laboratory. You know, Dee Dee, the girl.
Yeah.
So if you look at the way that is designed, Dee Dee, you look at the drawing style, and there's no like sexual arousal about it because it's designed in a way that's just supposed to be very, very cartoony. It's like she doesn't even look the character design. It's a girl, but she doesn't even look sexy, right?
Right.
Yeah, she's just cutesy. That's like her character. She just tiptoes into the lab and messes everything up.
Exactly, but it's the drawing style that I'm talking about specifically. Right. Dash. So then you go to anime. You have character designs with real human proportions, right? Real humans, like 5 heads, 6 heads. If you ever took art class, character designs, right? And so because anime just looks more realistic, and people kind of take it more seriously, right? And as a result, when they see Uzaki-chan, this character that's quote unquote supposed to look like a young girl, but like the art style, the character design is real human proportions. Right. So I think that's one of so according to Lack of Entertainment, that's one of the reasons why people get triggered by anime, but not cartoons. I mean, take a look at freaking Ed and Eddie or like fucking Hey Arnold, right? Like, who the heck? You ever seen a person with a football head shape? You know,
No.
that a head
No.
shaped like a
But
football.
to kind of like bounce off of what you just said, which I do agree with, it's all about the art style. Like for example, even Dexter's Laboratory, right? They don't find Dee Dee remotely attractive because she's not realistic, like you said.
Right.
But look at Dexter's mom. The many guys who would die.
Oh my God, Dexter!
bang
Oh yeah, like in
Dexter's
recent
mom.
years, she's become kind of like the queen of cartoon milfs in recent years. Dexter's mom.
I would sell my left nuts to just bang her one time. Like I'm not even.
Oh my God! Those gloves, those cleaning gloves.
I want to bang her with the gloves on.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like that's what I'm talking about. Like yeah, like and even like if you watch, let's say Johnny Bravo, all of Johnny Bravo's girlfriends are hot, right? They're all hot. They all smoke shows. If you watch Pop-Up Girls, what's that chick's name with the red hair?
Miss Bellum.
Miss Bellum, bro. I have never seen her face, but because of how body looks, I would sell the right nuts to do what I want to do with her. So I have no nuts, but you know what? I'm gonna get what I gotta get. I'm gonna get mine. So I think a better example. Look at The Incredibles. Look at Miss.
I was just about to talk about that. I was just about to talk about that.
Powerpuff Girls again. That one Medusa-like villain.
Seducer.
Oh yeah.
Medusa. Oh yeah. The word seduction is in her name.
It's in her name. She's designed to seduce the older audience of Powerpuff Girls, and they were designed to be hot, But characters like that nowadays in American entertainment and animation, they're far in between. It's like they don't even exist unless you watch Incredibles, where you see Mrs. what's her name, Mrs. Incredible.
Yeah. Can I show you guys something? I want to show you guys something.
Oh yeah.
All right, you check this out. Wait, hold on. Give me just 1 second. 1 second. Do you guys remember seeing this in the internet? This lady?
Oh yeah.
The internet went crazy. This is actually a Pixar short film, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it went viral because of this character's design, and she was kind of thick, right?
Thickums.
She was real. Oh, by the way, there's Miss Incredible right here.
There you go.
Oh man.
I will sell my soul for that one.
No, but look at this one. This is a redhead chick, and look at this one.
She's hot.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look at this one. Look at that. Like, look at her waist.
Snatched.
And animators are like some of the horniest people like on the planet. So like, even like professional ones, like you've seen that the original Little Mermaid. You've seen like all the like stuff they snuck into the production, giving the priest a boner and all the penis shaped towers.
Are you serious?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, well, yeah, like watch the Nostalgia Critics like top 11 Disney villains.
Wait, yeah, you're right.
He even points out the priest's boner in the
yeah, like the little secret messages,
Oh yeah, like the towers, like people, like I've seen the memes of people pointing like how the Atlantis, like the buildings look like dicks.
Yeah. That's true. But yeah, and by the way, again, this was just a short film in Pixar, and but if you look at most unless it's like superhero stuff, right? Look at most of like Western cartoons. You go to Cartoon Network, freaking Billy and Mandy, Cat Dog, or something like Hey Arnold, Cow and Chicken.
Yeah,
like you look back then, like.
Oh man, that was like when cartoons were actually good and they actually tried. Like like today's kids, like they don't get good cartoons, they don't get good action shows. They have to go to anime for that.
But
exactly.
Also, it's like the design of the characters in those shows were not designed to hyper sexualize the women, which is fine. I think it's it is what it is. That's American form of cartoons and animation, but. I'm older now. I prefer anime, and I think that America as a whole is trying to move away from stuff like that. Like you get there are articles all over the place from Marvel and DC saying they want to make sure that the women are no longer sexualized because of the evil male gaze, right? But at the same time, on the same token, you have the men being sexualized, the Thor being naked, Hulk being naked, losing their clothes, being stripped naked, hanging. It's like
They
so
like the double standard. They like the double standard. And the funny thing is, men aren't bothered by by sexualization. In fact, like men fantasize about being sexier.
yeah, like men don't care. If men see a guy on the screen who looks like Jack,
having
like,
a six pack.
yeah,
you
like,
know?
damn, I'm gonna get those
I
big
mean,
bulging tries and
Arnold
buys.
Schwarzenegger Commando.
That was a great movie. Oh, that's a classic. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
That's a great movie. But that's a great example. Men saw that movie and saw Schwarzenegger shirtless, ripped, and said, "That is the manliest shit I've ever seen in my entire life." And they hit the gym, they worked out, and they fought to get that physique. Women saw stuff like that. They were like, well, that's not fair because women don't look like that. It's so unrealistic. The body standards are not real.
Yeah.
The proportions are not real. Shut the fuck up. Hit the gym. Shut up. I'm tired of hearing the complaints, man. Like, it's okay to sexualize men because men are not allowed to complain, but if it's women, you gotta cater to them. Like, bro, I'm not even trying to hear that, bro. No. That's why
Conspiracy theory.
exactly. That's why I say, I know people don't like what I say. I'm like, gatekeep what you love. Like, if we don't protect anime and what it is now, and we just keep quiet, we're gonna lose what this is to the annoying, loud mutants of Twitter, because they're gonna be like, well, we don't want anime to be like this because it's too sexualized. But if we don't speak up, it's like we're not defending what we like. So we gotta gatekeep this stuff from the tourists who just want to change it to what they want it to be.
So I think like what has to happen is that like American cartoons have to get back where they don't see like, big busty woman as like some sort of like pillar of sin anymore. And just like embrace like that, like people like to look at good looking people.
Yes.
Yeah, look at the Greek statues first. You remember the Greek statues?
Oh yeah, like they were
naked.
all about that. Like they made beautiful men and women, like with their stuff all hanging out. That was like an awakening. Like it was like even like they. Like
it was when I was in art class, I had to draw stuff like that, and we didn't care. Like we to draw the statues and like all the fucking 6-packs and 8-packs they have. Like, bro, we didn't care because you know what? We all knew attractive men sell. Women and some men like that stuff, and that's cool beans. So, with that being said, let us enjoy beautiful, fun women on our screens.
Yes. Remember what I said about Aquaman? Remember what I said about Aquaman?
Yep, that's true.
What's his name? Jason Momoa. He looks nothing like the blonde hair, blue eye Aquaman, but nobody said anything about him playing the part because everybody likes Jason Momoa. Okay, exactly. all the chicks were melting in that movie.
Yep, and it because he's a nice person because that man is ripped. They're like, oh, Jason Momoa is Samoan and he's ripped. Yeah, he could play Aquaman. He could play Aqualad. He could play Aqua Bros. They didn't care. It was like wanted him to be on the screen. And that was fine. I thought Aquaman 1 was a pretty decent movie. I prefer they stick to him being blue eye and blonde, but I've come to realize that's why I stopped talking about American comics and American entertainment. That if you're wishing for it to remain truthful to source material, you're wasting your time. So don't even talk about it.
I was fine because Jason Momoa.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? He's cool. I prefer it to be somebody else, but he's a great actor. But the point is, women loved him because he's ripped. And he was shirtless too.
By the way, I'd like to go on to the next topic, which is E3. I want to end this with like E3 and some other gaming stuff.
Yeah, let's go for some gaming stuff.
All right, so hold on. Screen share.
Yes, you're right. Anime has always been great.
All right, so here at Sankaku Complex, can you guys see?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yep.
E3 2023 officially canceled. How technology changes things, man. Because because last year it was PlayStation and Nintendo. No, actually Nintendo left E3 I think back in 2018, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nintendo left E3 a long time ago, but
No, 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 no,
Xbox.
no, 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 no. That's
Mhm.
not true. They left 2019 because I went to E3
Oh yeah, they left.
2019. Sony wasn't there. Sony left first. Then Microsoft and Nintendo were there 2019 because I was there.
Okay. So it was Nintendo first, and then I think it's 2021 or 2022. Sony and Microsoft left E3. And now they said I think it was Ubisoft left E3.
Sega too. Sega left
Sega.
this year.
And they were saying, and I was thinking, okay, well maybe they're gonna just gonna make it about PC games, right? Now, nope.
That wouldn't
Now
be fun
E3
either.
No, now E3 is basically empty because the same thing that happened to E3 is the same thing that happened with G4 TV. I mean, and honestly, let's forget about Frost, right?
Yeah.
Let's forget about Frost for a moment because we know that was a downfall. But E3 came in. They started in what 2020 or 2019 was it?
E3's been around for a while.
No, but like when they
Like,
relaunch,
since E3's been going on since like I think the late 90s.
Yeah.
But I mean like because when they came to YouTube, like when they decided to come back, it was 2019, right? Or 2020?
Oh,
No.
you're talking about G4. Okay, G4.
G4,
No, it
I
was
mean.
G4
Yeah,
was
I'm sorry,
fairly
G4.
recently. It was like in the last few years. They
I
did
don't-
not. Their return was not long.
I don't think E3 ever stopped. I think it was like a yearly thing.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say E3. I meant to say G4 TV.
Oh yeah, G4. Yeah. G4.
Yeah, so
stopped,
G4
yeah.
TV, they stopped and then they came back in 2020, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, right?
Yeah.
So G4 TV comes into YouTube, and we already have a whole bunch of people with millions of subscribers talking about games, talking
Mhm.
about show, and so they really weren't bringing anything to the table because what they used to do back in the 2000s, when I
Mhm.
used to watch E3, everybody's doing it now on YouTube. So it's like nobody cares about G4 TV anymore.
Mm.
So it's the same thing with E3. Now that everybody can just run their own online conference, they can just do their own online show. PlayStation State of Play, Nintendo Direct, and I don't know what Xbox does, but everybody
Xbox
can.
Games Showcase, I think.
Yeah,
I don't
something
know.
like that. Something like that.
I'm gonna have to counter that only because I like. I think we've all gone to conventions and stuff like that. That would be like you saying like, well, there's no point in having anime conventions because you can just have Crunchyroll have an expo at home. You can just watch all the previews and stuff at home. There's a certain feeling of being on the floor and being able to network at all these companies in person. Like when I went to 2019 E3, listen, I wish Sony was there, but it wasn't awesome, but I had a great time. I networked with people. I met awesome people. I had met these guys, RCDC. I met them there. It was a great time. I actually did have some fun. The after party sucked balls, but as a whole, it was great because you get to meet people, you get to talk to people, you get to play. I was there on the floor when they had Doom Eternal, and I got to play Doom Eternal like there. It was freaking phenomenal.
Oh,
so
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was freaking
great. I've always wanted to go to E3, but it's all the way out in California, and that's.
It was worth it though. But like I say, like I feel as though there is some kind of beauty of being there in person. Now, like you said, I do agree that there are a lot of YouTube channels that you could just watch reviews and you could watch all these guys with million subscribers talk about games, but they're only advertising the game. You can go on the floor and play it and meet people and interact and go to parties and drink. It's like an anime convention, basically, just for games.
I get it. Yeah, no, of course. I mean, of course, anime conventions say nobody's going to give up anime conventions.
I said in my video, I wish the Game Awards got canceled instead of E3 because, like, the Game Awards is just another like award show where fans don't really have much input. It's all like decided by like. In fact, like the game journalists practically run this show.
True. Yes, that's true. The game journalists basically run.
And the only thing that keeps people like watching is like these reveal trailers that they drop during the show. That's what like entices the viewership.
Yeah, I agree.
Everyone remembers that Sephiroth reveal for Smash Brothers Ultimate. That was like one of the coolest reveal trailers ever.
Yeah. I wanted to add something to what Dante said because like, I agree. Like E3 is like an anime convention, and of course nobody's gonna give up anime conventions because we need like physical, actual, real life events. But the problem with E3 is that a lot of companies like Nintendo left E3 for the simple fact that they were paying way too much money.
Yeah.
I think they're paying like what $50 million for like like promoting on E3 and doing all that stuff. So
Mhm.
as a result, companies just started leaving, and it was just cheaper to do their own thing. I mean, even Disney did what? Now they have D23, right?
Yeah.
D23, and so that they have their own show instead of like paying E3 to like do all this promotion. So it's just more convenient that way. I don't, maybe they reach more people, maybe they don't. I don't exactly know how many people they reach, but it was just way too expensive. Now, I mean, we still got gaming conventions. We still got
It-
gaming conventions.
Yeah.
I think
Um,
Katsucon is a gaming convention, or am I wrong? I think it's
I've
Katsucon.
actually been to Katsukan. I've actually
Oh
been
yeah,
there. Yeah, a long time ago. Me and my friend did a road trip from Connecticut down to Katsukan. Um, and I actually saw my first Japanese rock band there.
Oh, cool.
oh
Yeah, so yes, an anime convention, Katsukan. So yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, so we have a lot of video game conventions. I just think the problem is that it's just the expenses, right? That was the main problem with
right,
E3, and that's why all these companies were leaving. And it's just that now everybody's just becoming independent. It's
true.
like like before, like if you wanted to like sell something, like it was hard to start your own business.
Uh-huh.
But like now, you can start your own business on the internet very easy. You can slap up a website very in the same day, with like GoDaddy or Bluehost.com or something like that.
Uh-huh.
We have payment processors now, like what's it, Shopify,
Right.
right? So a lot of these things you can actually do yourself now, and that's and then like Sony, PlayStation, and Xbox and Nintendo, they were like, hey, like why are we relying on them to do all of this for us? Like we could just do it ourselves.
True.
That being said, I do think that they should like have some kind of like physical event. Um, and I think that's the part that was lost, the physical event, you know, because like I said, it's very fun. Like there's been YouTubers that they were some of my favorite YouTubers. They used to go to California. They would try out games like before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. The gamers joined. He had gone to California, played the game, before it came out, the beta version, and it's a great experience. It's very different, and I think it actually motivates people to actually buy stuff, you know. But I think it was bound to happen. I think the fall of E3 was just coming, It was bound to
Yeah,
happen.
it was bound to happen. Times are changing, man. Times are changing. I think companies want to focus on not having to share the space with other people, like Nintendo sharing the space with Xbox and Sony, where Nintendo can just do their own thing. You don't have to worry about playing any Xbox games like Doom Eternal. We can just play Mario, Pokemon, and Zelda the entire time.
Yeah.
It's from a business standpoint, it makes sense. I get it. That's just more money you have to spend. For example, if they have 3 different events for the big three, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, if you want to go to all of them, you're kind of spending quite some money, or you have to pick which one you want to go to for the year if they ever have in-person events ever again.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's just the way they see it. Like PlayStation doing their own show is just the way they see it is just it's easier this way. It's much cheaper, it's better, and then they kind of have control over their own stuff. And I don't know, maybe they're the competition won't have to fear about the competition spying on them on E3 on the floor. Sharing space. As
True.
far as a business perspective,
Mm.
I don't know.
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I can see them not wanting to share the space with other people, other companies. Um, I probably would plot on doing the same thing, but I think
It's
like you said,
complicated.
yeah, I think ET was being canceled was gonna happen eventually. I just think it sucks that it is happening, but it was to be expected at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like especially now since people are self-published, even like indie developers or like self-publishers. I think it's beneficial for like if you're self-publishing a game, but
Mm-hmm.
like if you're like for if you were for a company like the big three, they don't they need back then they needed this, but now not anymore.
Yeah, they don't need it anymore. There's no point in having a in-person thing because everything is at the in the palm of your hands. You want to advertise a game or whatever, just have it on your. It's technology is a great thing nowadays. But
Yeah.
before we let's talk about that. What's that guy? The Pokemon thing. Now that you brought that up, the kid with the Pokemon game and the Pokemon card game. What was that about again? I saw a video about that from you, Andy. Remember? You spoke about
Yeah.
it, I think,
So
yesterday.
wait, hold on a second.
Because
Hold on.
someone sent that link to me on Twitter. One of my
Yeah, let me share it.
followers.
Let me share the screen. Hold on.
And he was like, I wanted to talk about it, but I was a little busy. But they sent me an update in regards to that, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, apparently,
guys
this
see
Oh
shit
this?
is
yeah, the
crazy.
Pokemon story. Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah,
So like apparently it wasn't even at like he didn't laugh at anyone's pronouns. He laughed at being asked the question.
Yeah, his
And
own.
they immediately got triggered. And that was like a knee-jerk reaction. It was bullshit.
it's so silly, man. Like, listen, I'm sorry, I'm 35 years old. Someone came to me, and let's say I got invited to an event, right? And I was like, "Oh, Dante, what are your pronouns?" I look at them like, "Get the fuck out of my face." Listen, you can do that. I am not against it, but like, I'll laugh. The first thing I'll do is laugh, and I'll laugh and be like, "Yeah, I don't know about all that. I'm here to talk about geek stuff. Don't ask me on no pronouns."
I mean, like, it's one thing when you have to like list them for like if you're doing a Discord server and stuff, but for someone in real life to just like for a simple card game, like why does it even matter? You're there to play cards.
Exactly. It's like if I'm there to play Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm trying to freaking summon Blue as White Dragon, and I'm thinking about my strategy. And like, oh, by the way, what are your pronouns? Like, I'm trying to duel. Let's duel, goddamn. God, what are you talking about, man? I'm trying to summon Cypher the Sky Dragon or Exodia. You asking my damn pronouns? I want to win. And I got the whole Yu-Gi-Oh soundtrack playing in my head right now. Get out of here.
It's time to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's somewhere in the article. This is from Fox News. Somewhere in the article says that the guy told him like, hey, the fact that somebody got triggered was like enough for us to kick you out. The fact that somebody got offended.
Everyone's gonna be offended by everything. Like people get offended by our videos. Like you're not gonna stop. You can't cater to every single person
Yeah.
because they're offended by something. By the way, Rico, yes, it is very funny. I laughed too. By the way, it's so and he's a kid. I don't know how old this kid
Yeah.
was. Was he like 12 or something? I don't know how old he was.
Probably, yeah, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there.
I got something I want to show.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, it's on the I have for screen share.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me just bring it up.
It's so.
Okay.
I verify kicking
yeah,
your ass. I like that one.
What's this?
I want to do it right. So why don't you tell me your pronouns?
Oh, I saw this before. This is funny.
Blue-haired liberals, I don't have pronouns. What? Everybody has pronouns. I don't. You will refer to me only by my name. Shadow
The Hedgehog.
Hey, Shadow.
Concept pronoun police. You said he, which is not Shadow the Hedgehog's preferred pronoun. Shit, my bad.
What? What the?
That was hilarious. That game is freaking awesome. But yeah, that exactly. That's our reality, bro. Like that's what it's.
This is
terrible.
just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And again, whatever
Just
space.
and like people are really sick of it. Like it seems like it's getting worse, but that's because like it's getting choked. Like things are really tipping around. It's gonna be a while before like things get like completely like. But like yeah, like you're underestimating just how like tired people are with some of this stuff.
Yeah, it's getting so old. It's getting exhausting. Like, bro, I just don't even care anymore. Just at this point, I'm just like, leave me alone. Just leave me the hell alone. If I go to an event and someone asks you that stuff, I'm just gonna walk away. Like, you know what? I ain't got time for the nonsense. Just leave me the fuck alone. Go away.
Well, what's more insulting is that they kicked him out just for like, like it's like they wanted to start shit.
Yeah. And I heard the judge was like, the judge was like, yeah, I know you didn't mean it, but it may have someone had gotten offended. Bro, you're a grown ass man. Suck it up. Let the kid play some goddamn Pokemon.
Intent never, like, it doesn't matter if like someone's joking or what the intent was. They only care about like canceling you. They'll say something it's like me with that stupid like Marvel shit. Like, when I insulted everyone was like, oh, you hate it because Native Americans, like you're saying this person's racial trash. I'm like, no.
Exactly. I saw that. That was a whole mess. And it's exactly the same thing. It's like, no, I don't hate the character because he's this or that. I just hope that they don't ruin it.
I just knew what message Disney was going to go for before, like it because it's obvious they have no originality.
Yeah, and that's why Marvel and DC is failing. And it's, you know what, man? I feel bad for the kid. The kid should never have gotten kicked out. It sucks. I know he's going to be traumatized by this. And you know what's going to happen is it can either go two ways, one of two ways. Either one, he can be apologetic and say, you know what, I will fix myself. Or he can go the complete opposite way and hate everything about that community. Because now
I hear he's on Twitter sticking up for himself. He's basically on Twitter sticking up for himself. And I think he's actually calling these shit judges out.
See?
So I applaud him.
Good. And that's sad because the thing about this community, that I don't like is like they're okay with laughing at everybody else. Is it a black joke? They laugh. White joke? Laugh. Asian joke? Police joke? Military joke? Firefighter joke? Anything is a joke. They laugh. But if you dare laugh about anything about them and the community, even if it was unintentional, they lose their minds. They have people speaking up for them. You have people bashing you on TikTok and Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, TikTok.
And they come for you.
TikTok.
And he's like, bro, it was a joke. I didn't mean.
Wait. He said Chaos says he almost killed himself.
Are you
kidding me?
I didn't know that. Oh wow, that sucks.
Hopefully that's an April Fool's.
No way. Oh my god.
That would suck if that is actually real. Holy shit. I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Was it an official Pokemon tournament or is like I don't know who was hosting it. He's saying like it's Nintendo. This has nothing to do with Nintendo. Like Pokemon, like Nintendo only has like control over the games. Like, everything else outside of that.
It's like something that does suck. I mean, I hope it's not true, but if it is,
I hope
it's not true. Okay, hold on, it's not true. It says he almost killed himself, but he was thinking of walking into traffic. Oh, it's not true. Okay, all right. I hope it's not true because it would really suck if that was.
That took a dark turn real fast.
Yeah, I didn't even know how to respond to that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, what do I even say? I'm all about being sarcastic and snarky, but that's dark, I mean, either way, I hope the kid's all right. I hope he bounces back and hopefully he gets support from his family and friends. And hopefully the next Pokemon event he goes to, the judge is not an easily offended little twat. So there you
go. Yeah, amen to that, Dante. Amen to that.
Amen to that, you know what I mean? So, one can pray and hope that kids won't be bullied or.
Well, actually, guys, it's a man and a woman.
Oh God!
Oh damn it! Damn it, Andy! How do I boot you out of your own stream?
Yeah, let's kick out Andy now. Come on, Andy's got to go now. You gotta kick him all the way out of this thing.
I just had to do that.
Oh, you don't give them any fucking ideas.
Oh gosh!
I just had to do that.
Thanks a lot, Andy, for reminding me about that actually happened at some point in history. Good Lord. Jesus, Wazes.
I'm sorry.
Let's see comments real quick. It says trying out Hogwarts Legacy and it's pretty good. The House of Ravenclaw. By the way, welcome to
Oh yeah.
Welcome
Yeah,
TM Rider. You are always welcome into the chat, and I hope you enjoy the game. I believe that Andy and Dash are your Hogwarts Legacy pros because I have still yet to play the game. I'm still
Yeah.
playing Atomic Heart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
actually-
need to get to the second trial. Andy beat the game.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but I did want to give my little review on the game for a few minutes.
Okay, what are your final opinions?
All right,
Yeah,
go
so
ahead.
we're,
All
we're about
yours.
to close. Yeah, yep, we're about to close down. And I beat the game start to finish. And what I like about the game is that there's so much to do. So like, if you're the type of person that you like to just explore, if you're that type of person, you can do that like all day long, right? There's so many missions, so many things to do. Whether it's Merlin trials, treasures, side missions. When you go to like one of those hamlets or little villages, there's always a mission to do. You finish one, another mission pops up. I like the seasons. Oh yeah, in the game you can see the seasons changing from summer, autumn, spring, winter, and there's holidays. Like when it's Halloween, Hogwarts and Hogsmeade gets decorated as Halloween, right? When it's Christmas, Hogsmeade and Hogwarts get Christmas decoration. It's so immersive. It's like if you feel this game makes you feel at home. Like if you're a Harry Potter fan, that is. And my only complaint is that I wish they had more spells. I really wish that they had more spells because I think they only give you like 30 spells, and I wish there would be more combat spells, right? And I wish there would be more yeah, just more that was the only complaint I had.
Well, I
Uh,
bet there'll be more spells in the like inevitable sequel.
Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be a part 2. There's definitely going
Oh
to be a
yeah,
part 2.
does it end? I'm guessing like they leave room.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh heck yeah.
I love exploring games. Like TM said, like when I haven't played Hogwarts, but Gotham Knights it's kind of like similar in that aspect where you don't have to play the story mode straight away. There's tons of side missions. I played so many side missions to the point where I was maxed out before I beat the game. So when I beat the game, I was way too overpowered.
Yeah.
These are great. It kills time. It's fun,
Yeah, it looks like 16 is gonna Final Fantasy 16 is gonna have a lot of like open exploration, taking breaks from the story, backtracking. Story
that should be
like if
fun.
you saw the PAX thing, and also with the Breath of the Tears of the Kingdom, that is going to like just be full of exploration and experimenting.
Yeah.
Like you see that they got time reversal, they got weapon crafting.
Awesome. Honestly, I would get Final Fantasy 16 if it was for Xbox, but I don't think it is. So
It's not.
yeah,
it's PlayStation.
skip that one too.
So just to finalize my words on Hogwarts, yeah, so it just has everything. I really like how they have, you can fly on a broomstick, you can fly on a griffin. No, it was a hippogriff, the flying bird.
Mm.
And then there's also they also give you a third one, which is the big bulky creature that you can like ride on. It's just great. And then the world is just so immersive. I beat the game. The story, they did a really good job on the story. But more importantly, I really like the missions that you do with other students in Hogwarts. It's just this. I think honestly, I would have paid $80 for this game. Like no joke, because of how much content it has in the adventure and all the things you can do. I would have paid $80 for this game.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
a bit underwhelmed with like the amount of I get underwhelmed when there's like a lot of side quests and a lot of side missions because I try and like get the full experience, and I
Mhm.
just feel like I might as well just like go for the story missions. Like it's like I can't do everything. It's giving me too many options.
Yeah. No, I mean, after I beat the game, I still got a message from the owl saying, oh, Sebastian said to meet him up over here, right? And
What?
Poppy, yeah, like there's still missions after you beat the game. You say, oh,
Oh
Poppy
my
wants you to meet her up at the castle or something,
Nice.
and I'm like, right, there's still missions to do. Holy crap! Yeah, so it's a really great game. There's so much to do, but I'm a story type of guy. I went through the story, I enjoyed it, and I'm finished with the game. I recommend go get Hogwarts Legacy. It is worth every freaking dollar. And this was one of the most controversial video games I've ever freaking played, and it was worth it. Honestly, the controversy helped it. It was just awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
go play
mega
Hogwarts.
controversy.
Hey, do
Mega
any of you guys
controversy.
play fighting games?
Every so often.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay, Chaos Mask 64 wanted to know.
Street Fighter.
Oh wait, let's see. I played. I used to be big on Killer Instinct for a long time. I
Is it
love
still
Killer.
out?
They had the remake for the Xbox. I think it was an exclusive. I don't know if it still is, but it was for a while. I played that. My favorite character was Fulgore and Orchid and Jago. Street Fighter, I don't know. Street Fighter, not so much. I just like the cat. I like the character because the hot.
I'm a Mortal Kombat guy. Like Street Fighter's like controls and like combos. Like I prefer Mortal Kombat. There's supposed to be they're going to reveal the new one soon.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that.
Oh,
MK
Killer
is
Instinct
great.
is on Steam.
It's a
Oh,
great game. If you played it back in the day for Super Nintendo or what was the other one after that? N64. It's a dope. You can have 1,000 hit combos and stuff like that.
I played it
it's
for the Super
freaking great.
Nintendo. That is literally the last Killer Instinct game I played. Super Nintendo.
The one on the Xbox is dope, and Steam is great because one, it looks better because updated graphics, and it has a story mode, and the combos match up with the beats of the game, which is a cool addition to it. And most importantly, the music composer for this game is also the music composer from Doom Eternal, which is Mick Gordon, and he is a legendary music composer. So the soundtrack is freaking phenomenal. We have chat says Street Fighter. Okay, that was you, Andy. Sorry. Tears of the Kingdom doesn't get. I pray that Tears of the Kingdom doesn't get trash localization at this point, man. Whew. We can only pray we don't get trash localization.
I only hope. I don't think they would I don't know. I'm just like the whole cross-dressing thing, like in 2017, just because of how things have changed. Like, I'm not even sure, like, if that would have stayed intact in this, like, in this era we're in. But yeah, I'm hoping that the versions sync up, that they don't like make any obvious. Like they got like, I don't think like they would give like the same people that did it with Fire Emblem. Like this Zelda is their biggest like thing. They don't want like a Fire Emblem like controversy for Zelda.
I would hope not, man. I would hope not. TM says I'm a Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter kind of guy. That's cool. And there's going to be a sequel to Fatal Fury. Oh, Fatal Fury! I haven't heard about that game in a long time. Okay, so it's going to be a Fatal Fury, Garo Mark of the Wolves. Okay, so it's a sequel coming out. I had no idea. I haven't played that game in a long time. Oh, I used to play King of Fighters. That was a game I used to play a long time ago. I was actually surprisingly somewhat decent at that game.
I got Soul Calibur like 6 on sale on Steam. I was thinking about trying it out, and it would be really cool because I actually did meet Paul St. Peter, and he does the announcer voice.
Oh, that's cool. So I'm glad you brought that up because I did play King of Fighters for a long time. I was much younger, and I did play Soul Calibur for a while. But the last time I played it was when they had when they had the Xbox, PlayStation, and Sony version where each game had its unique unlockable. Like I think Xbox had Spawn, I think, and GameCube had like Link. I think Sony had who's that geezer from Tekken? I think it was like some geezer from Tekken. I forgot his name.
Oh, I think it was the guy's main character's evil father or something.
Yeah, I think it was. That was the last time I think I actually really played Soul Calibur, and since then I don't know.
Soul Calibur like is the one that like popularized guest characters in fighting games.
Yes, because being able to play as Spawn and Link was freaking dope.
I'm wondering who they're going to add as a guest character in more MK12. Like, since they've done like horror movies, they've done action movies. Like, I honestly like they were so out. Like, no one would you expect RoboCop in a Mortal Kombat game?
I would not, but that was freaking hilarious. And thank you, Chaos, for answering that. That's the guy I was thinking about. That's who they had from Tekken in the PS2 version. Link for GameCube, Spawn for Xbox. Thank you. Right on. But
Yeah. By the way, guys, we gotta start closing.
all right,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, so subscribe to all of our channels, guys. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, Andy does a lot of Japanese culture stuff, nerd culture stuff, Disney and stuff like that. I do controversial topics, anime, manga, and
sexy
gaming.
topics, right?
And
Yeah.
sexy topics. Yeah, I talk about stuff that I know would get me in trouble sometimes, but you know what? Someone's got to do it, and
Life is short.
Life is
Yeah.
short, and sometimes I'm like, fuck it. I volunteer as tribute. It is what it is.
Yeah, and I do games and movies and just pop culture in general, and I also stream a lot of games.
Yes, he does.
Yep. So yeah, talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. If you want to know a lot about Japan, I've actually traveled to Japan. I'm looking to go maybe most likely next year again. So if you're into any of that stuff, subscribe to Andy Matrix and the rest of the channels, guide. I had fun. This was a great stream.
Great stream, guys.
I like how we were a little bit random this time, so that was
Yeah.
We were kind of off today, but it worked out. It worked out.
Man, all right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. It's your boy Andy Matrix Dante in Dash Attack. Godspeed, baby. Good night.
Godspeed.
And